Topic 1. Japan has issued new banknotes for the first time in 20 years, featuring advanced anti-counterfeiting measures including 3D hologram technology. The new 10,000 yen, 5,000 yen, and 1,000 yen notes bear the portraits of Ichi Shibusawa, a figure known as the father of Japanese capitalism, feminist and educator Umeko Tsuda, and physician and bacteriologist Shibasaburo Kitasato. Designed with the elderly in mind, the notes have larger print for ease of reading, and existing notes remain valid. Japan, still a cash-heavy society, will distribute the new currency through banks and financial institutions. Topic 2. Jobless claims in the U.S. have risen slightly last week, maintaining historically low levels. But the number of people receiving ongoing unemployment benefits has increased for the ninth consecutive week, reaching 1.86 million, the highest since November 2021. This suggests an increase in individuals struggling to find new jobs, potentially indicating a decrease in labor market demand. Despite a strong economy, inflation is easing, and the Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes since March 2022 have not yet led to a recession, thanks to strong consumer demand and a stronger-than-expected labor market. The upcoming Fed policy meeting is not expected to cut rates, but there is nearly a 70% chance of a rate cut by the September meeting. The Fed will soon release minutes from its recent policy meeting, providing more insight into the U.S. economic condition and Fed officials' thoughts on current rates. Recent government data suggests a slight weakening in the labor market, with jobless claims trending upward in June. The unemployment rate in May rose slightly to 4%, but employers added a robust 272,000 jobs. The June employment report is forthcoming, with analysts expecting U.S. employers to have added 190,000 jobs last month. Topic 3. Skydance Media and Sherry Redstone's National Amusements have reached a preliminary agreement to acquire a controlling stake in Paramount Global. The deal revives a previously failed transaction, with Redstone set to receive $1.75 billion. Skydance will acquire half of Paramount's controlling stock at $15 per share, totaling $4.5 billion, and contribute $1.5 billion to Paramount's balance sheet. The agreement requires approval from Paramount's special committee and includes a 45-day go-shop period to seek other offers. Following the news, Paramount stock rose 9% in after-hours trading. The deal is part of Paramount's efforts to address its $14.6 billion long-term debt and catch up with competitors like Netflix and Disney. Barry Diller's IAC is also reported to be considering acquiring Redstone's National Amusements stake, which owns 77% of Paramount's Class A shares. Topic 4. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has stated that the Fed will not start cutting interest rates until it sees inflation consistently moving towards the 2% target. Although recent inflation indicators have improved, the Fed is still waiting for further progress in reducing inflation. Powell mentioned at the European Central Bank's (ECB) annual conference in Portugal that the U.S. economy has made significant progress in lowering inflation, with a strong labor market and sustained growth, and inflation is showing signs of declining again. Markets expect the Fed to maintain rates at the current level of 5.25 to 5.5% at its July meeting. ECB President Christine Lagarde also mentioned that European policymakers will not rush to cut rates, noting that inflation is moving in the right direction but could remain challenging until the end of 2024. Topic 5. Google's latest environmental report reveals the company is significantly behind in its plan to achieve net zero by 2030, with greenhouse gas emissions increasing by 13% from the previous year and 48% from 2019. The increase is due to rising demand for artificial intelligence, AI technology, and increased power consumption at data centers. While Google is increasing its use of renewable energy, the expansion of data centers threatens the transition